That's a good qualifying time at Eldora. Damn. You know he's on a different set now, right, Logan? That's a quick freaking qualify. Is that this season's world record for qualifying? All right, buddy. I'll look at it after this broadcast.
Hang on, we're not going green. Not going green.
Guys, I am not enthused about broadcasting right now. I hate getting told what the fuck to do. Probably. I'm annoyed right now. Carl, you know how I feel when somebody tells me what I can and can't do. So, yeah, I'm a little irked. So I shut down the broadcast. This is a big one. The one that brought out this caution. I'll go ahead and pull up that Rex. Oh, Greg got pissed off because I pulled in Justin, one of his drivers, in the broadcast booth. I got told not to bring him in anymore. I'm just trying to do my job, and you know what? I hate that shit. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I'm going to try and pull up this real quick. See if we can. This is the big one that just brought out the caution. Because we got a whole mess of cars caught up in this one. If you want me to be honest on what I think, if you want to know honestly what I think that Greg is suspended and he's driving for Justin, and that's why he doesn't want Justin to be in the booth. But that's just speculation. The only reason he wouldn't want Justin in the booth. Is they must have thrown off one to go. As the pace light's back on the top of the car. Oh, Aaron Van Dam leading these guys to the green flag. Aaron on the point here today in that number 99 machine. Dave Bush going to be starting second. Scott in third. Kevin Gibney Jr. sitting in fourth. Matthew Francis in fifth. Josh Anderson. Yeah, that's part of the reason why I don't want to, like, I feel different because I take money. If I don't take money, then I can have fun and do my own thing and not feel as bad about something if somebody's unhappy. I mean, I'm not going to be totally disrespectful to somebody, you know that. But I'm still going to have to flow, have fun. That's why people come and watch. Pace lights are out. Yeah, I'm actually gonna start a Patreon here soon, so I can get some supporters and people can subscribe that way, rather than going like Twitch subscriptions and stuff like that, because then they lock you down to the one platform. Okay, baby girl. But yeah, sponsors would be great too. Sponsors would definitely be good. I'm sure I'm not too far away from that. I mean, I've grown quite a bit. And that Big Block series was quite the hit. So I got a feeling I'm not too far from being able to create some opportunities that way. And the Patreon, I'll be able to create some sponsorship subscriptions. So if somebody wants to subscribe as such and such sponsor, they could do that too. If the pace car is off, there's a huge gap between Gibney and the 53. Yeah, there you go. They close it. Of Dave Bush. Green flag's about to come out as Aaron Jones takes him down to the start, or Aaron Van Dam takes him down to the start-finish line in the lead. He might have too big of a gap here. These guys might get a little bit of run. He might be a sitting duck. We're going to find out here as Scott Mayhew Jr. in that second place is getting a run. He's going to jump to the outside, but he's got no help. That's going to hurt him. This is going to be the saving grace for Aaron Van Dam. Is not everybody going with Scott. Scott's still going to get the run. He may move down to the bottom and get the lead down into turn 3, and he does. Scott Mayhew Jr. to the point. Aaron Van Dam in second. Dave Bush in third. Got a bunch of guys who had to take their fast repairs sitting in the back of the pack trying to conserve as these guys are racing it out through the field. Single file for a lot of the field once again, except for Langley back in the 11th position, but he has fallen back in a hurry. Langley's going to fall back behind at 65 of George. And now here comes Nathan trying to make moves to the outside. He's going to fall back in place. Okay. I didn't say anything bad about Justin. I mean, you don't have to freaking watch either. I don't care. Scott in the lead. Aaron Van Dam in second. Dave Bush in third. Kevin Gibney sitting in that fourth position. Matthew Francis in fifth. James Jones in sixth. Josh Anderson sitting in that seventh position in the number 7. Scott Mayhew in the lead still. Aaron Van Dam in second. Dave Bush in third. Kevin Gibney sitting in that fourth spot. Matthew Francis in fifth. James Jones still in the sixth spot. These guys are going to single file for a while as these cars tend to do that. Nathan and George just far enough back as they can pick up the draft and catch up to him, but not close enough to get into any of the BS if they get together. As they are starting to go 2 by 2 up at the front of the pack. Scott gets left out to dry and he's going to move to the back. Aaron Van Dam back up to the point. Matthew Francis sitting third. Matt Langley, he's having issues as he's down on pit road now. Matt Langley had an issue. Looked like it was all by himself. Let's go take a look at what happened. Oh, I don't know what happened. That's weird. It says he crashed and it won't even go to him. Aaron Van Dam getting a push out of Kevin Gibney. Moves to the top. Can't go anywhere yet. Kevin Gibney trying to look for a way around Aaron. If Aaron leaves that bottom open, Gibney's going to take it. As they dive down into 1 and 2. Oh! He hooks Aaron as Aaron somehow saves it from getting into the wall. That puts Kevin to the point. Kevin in first, Matthew in second, James Jones in third, Josh Anderson in fourth. This is going to bunch up the field as we had a big stack up there. Hold on, let me grab my daughter something to drink. I am not even... Oh. What did I do? All right, Gibney in the lead. I realized I was on black. Some water, baby girl. 28 laps complete in this one here today. A whole mess of laps left to go. Kevin Gibney on the point. Matthew Francis in second. James Jones still sitting third. Anderson in fourth. Panko up to the fifth position. Nathan Eastep up to sixth. Kyle Harbin in seventh. George sitting in that eighth position. Back a little bit farther, we got Scott Mayhew, Sid Butler, and Dave Bush in the 9th, 10th, and 11th positions. And we got another pack back here led by George Jewell, Dozer Dave, Justin, Mike, Todd, Ed, and Jonathan. Then we got Angel by himself, Harold with a ton of damage way out back. Aaron Van Dam lost the pack when he got hooked sideways. He's about to go a lap down. So definitely a shake up here as we got one dying down on the inside. Who is that? We have one down on the bottom. That is Santos in that number 9 machine. Is he going to make it, or is the caution going to come out? We're going to keep an eye on this number 9. Oh, it looks like we're having issues up at the front of the pack as we got cars diving down through the grass. Look like Josh Anderson as he goes down to the pit road. Yellow flag is out. You can figure out what happened here. Looks like Panko and Anderson get together. They're going to slide down through the grass. Oh, I think Panko's going to get the worst of that one. Or not Panko. Anderson's going to get the worst of that one in the number 7 car. Panko does have a little bit of damage, but it doesn't look extensive. As we are under caution flag number 4? 3. All right, it was off one. Kevin Gibney in the lead. James Jones in second. Nathan in third. Matthew Francis sitting fourth. Kyle Harbin in fifth. George in sixth. Panko in seventh. Sid Butler in eighth. Dave Bush in ninth. George Jewell in 10th. Dozer Dave in 11th. Todd in 13th. Mike in 14th. Ed in 15th. Golden in 16th. Butterknife Angel in 17th. Josh Anderson in 18th. Got Buds in 19th. Aaron Van Dam in 20th. And Al sitting in that 21st position. We're going to have this caution flag, and I will be right back. John, how are you? Sorry, I had to attend to my daughter. She's got a little bit of a cough going on. Kyle Harbin in the lead. Jonathan Golden in second. James Jones sitting in that third position. Gibney in fourth. Matthew Francis in fifth. Panko in sixth. Dave Bush sitting in that seventh position. George in eighth. Mike Harper in that ninth position. George Jewell sitting in 10th. Josh Anderson in seventh. Ed Boyles are in seventh and 11th. Ed Boyles in 13th. Those are Dave sitting in that 14th position. Sid Butler. Nice. That's got to be cool. How is you probably get special treatment being the sponsor with the car? That's got to be cool. Different experience with the Cup cars. You know, it's got to be nice to be in Texas because where I live, I can't watch Twitch when I'm not home. Like the signals, like we barely have 5G in areas up here. I don't have any 5G where I live. And the internet signal is just not strong enough to watch Twitch. I struggle with Twitch. Gonna go green flag this time by. As they're coming down the back straightaway, we are 30. We're gonna be 34 laps complete when they take the green flag. Almost to the halfway point. James Jones yeah, I'm sure. Are you staying all the way through the Cup Series? So Jonathan Golden in the 86 out front with James Jones. We got Coach on the outside. Bunch of good cars back in the field. It is so hard to pass here. I'm curious if we're going to get somebody to get some organization here and get these lines moving forward. Nice. I've been to a few cup races. My favorite was probably Darlington, but I haven't been to Texas. So I don't know how it is there. I'm sure they do things pretty good there, though. It is Texas. Oh, cool. I didn't know you were on the Sunday cars. Green flag is out as Jonathan Golden gets a big jump. That's going to hurt him. That is probably going to hurt the 86. He's got too big of a lead here. These guys are going to get a huge run on him, but the whole pack is spread out. So what his plan was pretty smart, except that here comes Gibney up on the high side. He's going to go around. Back down to the bottom. They do everything bigger in Texas. Yeah, that's still cool. That is definitely... Oh! Man, that was close. I thought Jones was going to take out the 86. Golden, he almost got into the side of him. He ends up squeezing it in that third position as Wilder in the... Or Wilder, it's Gibney in the lead. He is the Pod Piper. It's going to be so hard to pass him unless these guys can get organized. Well, I will say the leader is probably the easiest one to pass because if they break out with two guys, he's got a ways back. Oh, James, you're blinking. If two or three guys pull out, he's got a ways back to that next car. That is the one time we're pulling out here would make a big difference as we got a single file pack for the lead pack. These cars, so hard to pass. So hard to get organized. These guys are going to have to figure out how to work together, who they want to work with. Teammate or not, whoever works the best with you, you're going to have to use them. You are going to have to use them here to get that top side rolling. You need a good group of cars. And it's got to be a group of, I don't know, probably 5 cars on the top side to make it work with this many cars down low. And it still might not. They got to be a group that works really good together. One group that I think of is Deep Racing. Those guys work the draft about as good as it gets. If those guys were all in here, I could imagine them getting that outside to work, as I know they like to lay on each other's bumpers and really get to pushing. Gibney still on the point. Golden in second. James Jones in third as Golden looks to the high side. He's going to get left out to dry. Oh, he's in trouble unless he gets a bunch of help real quick. Golden's going to go the wrong way in a hurry. That was a huge mistake by that number 86 car as he is going in the wrong direction. I guess you kind of had to try it. Can't just sit there, but man, that's going to hurt him as he's going to the back of this line, already back to 8th. Huge, huge, huge. Lost the position here, just trying to go after the lead. Falls all the way back to the 10th position. What will James Jones do? Oh, as he's giving Gibney a big old push. Jones not afraid to push in that number 10. Oh, it's getting dicey. Gibney has James Jones all over his back bumper. Those cars were struggling as they come down through the turn and then down into the back straightaway. Let's see if they try and hook up again. They've actually created a little bit of gap between third place. Jones looking to line up on the bumper of that number 31 as they drag race down the back straightaway. Down into turn 3, he doesn't get back to him. Everybody's still single file. Gibney in the lead. Jones in second. Matthew Francis in third. George in that number 65 in fourth. Dave Bush in fifth. Ed in 7th. Those are Dave in 8th, Aaron Van Dam in 9th, Jonathan Golden in 10th, George Jewell in 11th, Sid Butler in 12th. Angel sitting in that 13th position. Josh Anderson in 14th, Todd in 15th. Alfred Denny in the 16th position. E-Step in 17th. I can imagine those two working together. Mike Harper in 18th. Panko in 19th. Kyle Harbin sitting in the 20th position. Those are our lead lap cars here tonight. As these guys are doing a whole lot. Oh, we got a blinker. It's James Jones. As my camera drifted a little bit there with James Jones blinking out. Matthew Francis in that. Matthew Francis is probably in the most vulnerable position right now with Jones blinking. You don't know where he is. You get these little runs. They disappear. Do you take the run? Where's he at? Did he fall back? Is he up closer? I mean, it is hard being that car behind the car that's blinking. As he is gone once again. Now he's back. So that could create an issue here as this race goes on. We are 40 laps complete in tonight's race. Almost to the half. Whoa, we got 3 wide back there, a little bit further back. As they go back to 2x2 pretty quick after that. That was a little dicey. George Jewell all by himself. As we got a whole nother pack back here. These guys need to get in line and start racing. But look, that's what I said. I can imagine Nathan and Al getting hooked up and making a move to the front as they are trying to figure out how to get that outside to work. Oh, Al almost gets hooked back here in this backpack. What a save out of Al. Nathan letting off good. These guys know how to work together. They are not teammates in this league, but they're teammates over at Deep Racing. So these guys have worked so much together. I gotta imagine they can get it to work, and they got the high side working with the push. Only ones to be able to do it so far. But now Nathan's got to start thinking about those temperatures. They got to get down in front. Nice move by Nathan and Al. You will see Nathan probably pull off the back bumper of that number 21 car. As those temperatures are going to be warming up pretty quick. As they're going to go around George Jewell on the outside. They get a little bit of separation here. Al is not going to leave Nathan. Now Nathan's going to come down. Here comes Al. You can tell how well these guys work together. Nathan's going to go find the back bumper of that number 21. And they are going to try and catch that lead pack. I'll tell you what, if they keep doing what they're doing, who knows? They might be able to go back up to the front. Everybody's still single file. This top group is now broken into 2 groups. There's a smaller group of 3 cars right in front of them. They're going to have to be careful because I'll tell you what, these guys are going to be coming, and that's going to be a good pack. With Nathan and Al pushing at the front, these guys are going to be a lot faster, especially if they decide to go single file. Guys, single file. All right, good job, 18. Todd moves down in place as they are side by side back here with Santos and Anderson. They are now single file. I'm curious if they're catching up to the next group. We're going to go to L. Let's see. They are 2 seconds back. Oh, they are definitely gaining on the group in front of them. Quite considerably right now. It'll be interesting to see if they blow around these guys up in front of them. Only 1.5 seconds. They are gaining in a hurry. Let's see what the lap times are when they come by this time with Al and Nathan. That front group's been single file for a while. They definitely have a lot of the momentum. That time by, they are a little bit slower than the lead group, but they're not slower than the group in front of them. If they pick up these guys, if everybody goes single file, there is a good chance that everybody could catch the lead group. Max is back up in the chat. Jewel's having a good run. George Jewell in those 7. Looking pretty good. To go back up to the front, still single file and give me on point. Seems a little more interesting here. These guys are goofing up. They need to be single file. For sure, as these guys are catching them. Oh, looks like we got an issue. Oh, Golden down into the pit road. Golden making a pit stop. Get back to Nathan and Al. They are catching this group of 2 cars. That's Dozer Dave and Aaron Van Dam. They are catching them. They are all but there now. Curious if they're going to be able to get... Yeah. You don't think they can catch them if these guys get grouped up? Oh, yeah, they're done. No, that's what I'm saying. Al and Nathan, they're really controlling this one. As Al goes to the high side, Nathan's going to get back up there and push. These are the only guys I've been able to see to pass on the top side. Al and Nathan, as Nathan's going to get on the back bumper of that number 21. You know, Max, these guys work real well together in the draft. They're going to get out in front of Mayu Jr. here in just a second. Let's see if everybody kind of falls in place. Look how well they work together. That is magic right there. I mean, I didn't really know that Nathan was such a kiss ass, but he has definitely proven it here tonight. Oh! We got a wreck. Big wreck as Nathan got L turned around as they were pushing real hard to get up to this group. Big wreck there. I guess he didn't like getting called a kiss ass. Damn, that was crazy. That sucks for Al. Right? Oh, it's not far enough back. Hold on. Let's go take a better look at this. You see Nathan. Al goes to make the move, and Nate. Oh, Netcode definitely played a role in that one. Oh. Netcode as Anderson gets caught late in that one. That sucks for Al. I'm gonna go back up to the front to James Jones. What is going on with Gibney? Oh, they're just goofing off, I guess. I don't know, but that was interesting. That was definitely interesting there. As we are halfway through this one. Right? That's the... Look, Nathan had a plan. He knew if he spun out Al, they would catch the field. All right, let's go ahead and pull in Al. Am I allowed to pull you in, or am I going to get yelled at?
I don't know.
Man, you and Nathan were rolling. I mean, it looked like there was some netcode involved in that accident. Do you have a fast repair you got?
No, I used my fast repair earlier in that first wreck when I got into Angel, so I am going to be done for the day. So, yeah, me and Nate were moving for sure. I didn't give him enough heads up. We were going high on that one. That's probably on me. So,
yeah, I think a lot of that had to do with netcode, because it definitely turned you funny. But man, you guys were the only ones able to make that outside work. Is that going to be key? Is just how well those guys push, if they're able to get on the back bumper? Because I know getting on the back bumper is about the hardest thing to do in these things.
Yeah, you just got to give a little bit of blip of the brake, and then they can get up behind you. But you got to time it right, because otherwise the guy behind will heat his engine too much too. So it's a good balance. But as soon as I saw Nate in my mirror, I was like, "Oh, we're going to the front now." So it took a few laps.
Yeah, you guys were moving. Well, you had a good run going. I'm sorry that was the end of your day. I hope that Greg wasn't driving for you, but go out there, help out your teammates, and see if the rest of your team can get a good finish.
Will do. I'm in the playoffs from the first win, so it is what it is.
Right.
Hopefully get the team in there. So.
Nothing to lose.
Exactly.
All right, buddy. Go enjoy watching the rest of the race.
Will do. Have a good one.
You too. You too. All right. That was Al, as you heard it. He is done for the night. Done for the night as James Jones is riding the bottom. As we got cars getting the wave around. We should be going green with, I don't know what, 50 laps completed here tonight. All right, looks like we're going to go green this time. Bye, guys. With 50 laps completed, we're going to have 44 more laps to go here tonight. Can we get it done in an hour? Guys, let me know in the chat what you think. Can we get it done in 1 hour? Yeah, fuel is definitely going to... They're going to have to make a pit stop. For sure. They can't make it the rest of the way on fuel. For sure. All right. About to go green flag. I don't know. I need these. I got my Pro 2 lights going up at 11:45, so hopefully these guys can finish up in the next hour. Pace car's going to pull in coming out of 4. And James Jones, we got Coach taking him to the green flag. Let's see if he tries to get a big jump or if he waits a little bit later than the other leaders did. Those big jumps, those could be dangerous because you're usually going to get freight trained unless you got a teammate. If you got a teammate with you, you might be all right. But for the most part, if you get a big jump like these guys on a plate track, you're going to get freight trained. You know, Mark Thrash knows that. Pace car pulls off. And we are waiting for James Jones to fire off. 44 laps to go when they cross the start-finish line. Who's it going to be? Green, green, green. Yeah, James Jones did not go as soon as some of the other leaders have. But it did look like that second pack laid back. But it doesn't look like it's going to be an advantage to them, as Matthew Francis falls in line behind a James Jones. Got George K in that 65 sitting third. Dave Bush in fourth. Ed Boyles Jr. in that fifth position in the number 5. And we got Kevin Gibney in 7th. Todd in 8th. Mike Harper in 9th. Jim Panko in that 10th position. Josh Anderson in 11th. Kyle Harbin in 12th. Dozer Dave in 13th. Angel in that 14th position. It looks like Nathan got around him. As I said that, let's go back and see what's going on a little bit further back in the back. As these guys are battling it out, Nathan's going to get in line and give the big push to Angel. I don't know if Angel's ready to go up there. He has definitely used his fast repair. Angel likes to be pretty conservative in that number 90. And there is still a lot of laps left to go here tonight. This is the pack where things have seemed to be happening. Doesn't seem to be happening so much in the front, because those guys have kind of figured out, let's just ride. This is a long race. Nathan's going to try and get around that number 90 at Angel. He's going to need some help. It is so hard to make that pass by yourself. As Nathan, oh, Nathan, watch out for Sid. Sid lets him in. What a move. Definitely got to be thanking Sid there in the 37, as Nathan did not have a space to get down. Nathan's going to push Angel as they move up the track. They're going to move back down as it looked like that push upset that number 90. They're all over the back bumper of Dozer Dave. Dozer Dave in that number 34 with Nathan Eastep pushing all over the back of that number 90. Will Angel make the move to the high side to get around the 34? No, Angel's going to get on the back of the 34. Here he goes. Angel moves to the high side. No, and Nathan is going to go with him. Oh, man, Dave moves to the top. That made things a little crazy for these guys. As he's going to let him go around the bottom. He doesn't want none of that. Nathan's going to get on the back bumper of that number 90. He knows worst case scenario, you can just dump him. No, I'm just kidding. I heard the plan. Dump who's ever in front of me. I heard it on their Discord. He said Angel's going to get it right before the race. Nathan all over the back bumper of that number 90. As they are actually getting a gap as they're crashing down on the infield. Oh, don't come up on the track. Down to the inside, no caution flag. As we had a nice little wreck there. Let's go back and take a look and see if we can figure out what happened. Looked like Harbin was part of that one. See if we can figure out exactly what happened here. Oh, this is too recent. All right, we gotta get a little bit closer. All right, let's see what happened. Oh, the 18 got hooked down into Harbin. That's what happened there, but they keep it straight and out of the track, so no caution flag came out. Oh my God, Nathan is pushing the heck out of Angel. He is holding on for dear life as they go around Mike Harper for that 9th position. What a push. What a push by Nathan, as Angel had to wheel the hell out of that one. Nathan and Angel, they are way back from the pack. They are in trouble. They're going to need another caution to help. They are 4 seconds from the pack. It's Jones still leading this one as he's blinking out. Matthew Francis in second. George K in third. Dave Bush in fourth. Ed Boyles in fifth. Kevin Gibby in seventh. Panko in eighth. Angel in that 9th position. And then Nathan is in 10th. These guys are really pushing. I mean, I don't know if they're going to be able to gain any ground, but I'm going to keep an eye on this. Let's see what kind of ground. They are gaining on that group. They're definitely gaining on the front group with Nathan pushing. So can they catch them if we go green the rest of the way? That's going to be the biggest question. That is definitely going to be the biggest question here. And everybody needs a pit stop still. I am fairly certain everybody still needs a pit stop. As Nathan is definitely risk blowing up that number 55 to push that number 90. Mike Harper needs to get in line right behind Nathan. If these guys could really get organized, they can make up even more ground. Once Angel and Nathan got off each other, they started to lose ground to the front pack. If he can stay on the back bumper and push, he's good, but he's got to stay on that bumper and push. It's the only way these guys are gaining any ground back here. As this is probably the most exciting action right here with Nathan pushing whoever Nathan's pushing, because, man, he is pushing the heck out of him. It looks like he borrowed the plow out of the front of that number 34 Dozer Dave, because, man, he is pushing like there's no tomorrow. Here comes Nathan back to the back bumper of the number 90 as they are definitely gaining on the pack when they're pushing. Oh, Angel gets pushed down to the apron. Now Nathan's going to be out front. Is there anybody to push Nathan like he was pushing Angel? Oh, does Angel have problems? Angel, what's going on, buddy? Are you out of gas? I don't know what's going on. I'm so confused. Angel down to pit road. Is James Jones leading this pack. Matthew Francis in second. George in third. Everybody single file right now, behaving, minding their own business, as we still have 17 cars on the lead lap. Yeah, the 07, where are you? 07 is the first car one lap down, as he is up in this pack here. He's currently sitting 18th. If we get a caution right now, he's back on the lead lap, unless Angel goes a lap down. As they are coming up on Josh. Josh got an injured car there. He's going to get freight train. As Angel just pulling out on the track. He's going to get freight train. He is now the first car one lap down in that number 90 machine. So here comes that second pack. They're going to try. What happened? Who got black flagged? Oh! Yeah, I don't know exactly what happened to him. Jones going down into pit road. Oh, he's going to spin it. Coming down onto pit road. Jones spins it. Down in the front of pit road. Is the yellow going to come out? No, he is going to tow. Yellow flag comes out. Wow. We'll bring in Angel. That's what I'm wondering, if he ran out of gas. Because I think that's what just happened to Matt. We're going to pull an Angel and find out, as he will earn himself a waiver out here. Am I allowed to interview you, or am I going to get yelled at?
I could yell at you if you want.
I'm sure you would.
Here, give me one quick second. One quick second, James.
All right.
George, wish you're here. All right, go ahead. Sorry.
All right. All right. So, did you run out of gas there? Everybody's wondering.
I didn't run out of gas. I was simply running out of gas, and I was too close. It said I had 1.2 mile or laps, and I wasn't sure if I could make it back around, so I just jumped down then.
Well, you guys were running around like you had Nas in that number 90, though. Nathan pushing you. Man, you had to wheel that thing.
Nate's the best dang pusher aside from you, James. So.
All right. Hold on. Let me grab you a tissue so you can wipe the shit off your nose.
Hey, I only say that because I've had you pushing me. Matter of fact, your nose has been up there behind me trying to push me, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, but I wasn't kissing ass. No kidding. But hey, you're gonna get the waiver out here because I'm sure everybody's coming into the pits. Do you feel pretty good about your chances?
Yeah. You know me, I love these plate tracks. This is a little harder here. If I can stay in front of that 55, I think I'll be good to go. Got a couple teammates out here that need a good run, but you know me, I love to win. So if I get the opportunity, I'm taking the win. For
sure. We'll go out and get him, and I just got to make sure this isn't Greg, right?
Who?
Yeah, exactly. Okay. All right, buddy. Go enjoy the race. See if you can get yourself a victory.
Thank you, James. See ya. Enjoy the broadcast.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so we got Angel back up there as he had Harbin had a whole different issue. He got knocked around and got some damage, but he's going to love this caution. Let's go see if he's got a fast repair, because I know he definitely took some damage with that contact early on. They managed to stay on the lead lap, so that is huge. Oh, he is taking repairs. He's not taking a fast repair. I don't know if he's out of them or what. That sounds good, yeah. As long as these guys are done, it might be a little bit late. So if this broadcast is still up at 11:45, I won't have the session up. But as soon as this broadcast is over, that session will be up. Just so you know. So Kyle Harbin having to take some repairs. I do not know if... Gucci's. I don't know if he's still got a fast repair in his back pocket or what. There's still quite a few laps here. is we're going to go green flag racing with probably about 30 laps to go. Oh, these guys are set up 2x2 now. I think Harvin's going to... Oh, no, okay, so it's still multiple to go. That's what I'm thinking, but I'm not 100% because there's been a couple instances here. No, I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant, Carl. Guys, soon. What day is it going to be? When's your season opener, Carl? When's your season opener? So Southern Grown will be coming back with season 3 starting on... What's the date for season 3? I could look it up. 10/24, as Max knows. Southern Grown will be back with the trucks for season number 3, guys. You don't want to miss this. 9 p.m. Sunday nights. Trucks, trucks, trucks. That's what Max says. Trucks, trucks, trucks. Guys, also, if you are a good driver, you want some good competition with the trucks, make sure you look Southern Grown up on Facebook, as they are looking for some drivers still, I believe. Let me know, Carl. But check them out. Southern Grown Racing Series on Facebook. Definitely a higher quality racing than some. High level of competition. Go check them out. Ooh, Angel took the pit. Was he the lucky dog? Then some, yeah. For sure. So what's up, Max? Are you ready for the Pro 2 lights tonight, Max? No. Oh, you'll be alright. It's linear. You do pretty good at linear usually. The Angel's going to come out. He is still 1 lap down. Of course, of course. I know Hackney's coming back. As we are going to go green flag racing with 30 laps to go, guys. Can we go the rest of the way? Max, you're our guy. Max, you're the math guy. You're the Asian. Do they have enough gas to go the rest of the way, 30 laps? In the next gen? Only the Fords. No, Aaron says no. I don't think Aaron's driving a Ford. So that could be interesting here too. We could see some people playing strategy. What I'm surprised about is nobody went in and topped off with 1 to go. Not that I seen, not that I was paying attention. Oh, you crashed out? Yeah, you let a little bit though. That had to feel good. Green flag is out.
Green, green, green.
They have like 2 horsepower. Dave Bush in the lead with a big jump. And Boyle's in second. In that number 5, Panko in that 3rd position. Nathan Estep up to 4th. Right. Here comes the 5 up on the outside. As Dave Bush is a sitting duck, they're going to get around him as the rest of the field is coming. I'll tell you what, they got to figure out something, because here comes Nathan. Nathan isn't going to play around. He'll take it in the middle. Nathan in that 55 with a big run. Wow, he's going to get on the back of that 53. He's going to give the big push to Dave Bush as Ed Boyles takes the lead. Jim Panko's going to get freight trained. Everyone pretty much single file except for Panko and Jones further back in the pack. We're going to have a pack of cars battling it out for the Lucky Dog as Angel leads the Lucky Dog right now. Angel is the first car 1 lap down, so if somebody wrecks, Angel will get it back as they are now single file in the front pack. Here comes Dozer Dave to the high side. He's going to try and make a pass on the outside. No, he's going to go backwards. And that number 34. He's going to drop in line. I guess it's going to be behind Panko because Panko's underneath him. And into that 12th position. So we got Ed in first, Dave Bush in second, Nathan Estep in third, Mike Harper in fourth, Jonathan Golden in sixth, Kevin Gibney Jr. in seventh, Sid Butler in eighth, Kyle Harbin in ninth, George in 10th, Jim Panko in that 11th position, Dozer Dave in 12th, George Jewell in 13th, Matthew Francis sitting in 14th, the last car on the lead lap as we got one down to the infield. Who was that? Someone had issues as they got dumped down into the infield. I think I can figure out who it was. Who was it? Nope, doesn't tell me. Oh, you missed Daga. No, Bill missed it. You missed being a magnet. We are coming around. We've completed 67 laps here tonight as we are closing in on the end of this one. Single file for these guys. They've actually had a lot more patience here tonight than I expected. In reality, a lot of these guys have been ultra patient. This front pack has been really good at getting back single file. And I'll tell you what. Right now, I like being Dave Bush. Because these stuff's going to want to at least grab one more position. And whoever he pushes is on a good spot. Nathan, by far, has been the best pusher here tonight. Ed Boyle's in that first position. Dave Bush in second. Nathan Estep in third. Mike Harper in fourth. Jonathan Golden in sixth. Kevin Gibney in seventh. George K. in 8th, Sid Butler in 9th, Kyle Harbin in 10th. That is our top 10. "26 laps to go." You hear that, Carl? Al's got them fighting words. They're coming to take that championship from you. We'll take the championship and the team championship. Oh, you don't have long to wait. 9 days. 9 days. Oh, look at that move out of... I think that was Golden back in the pack as he made a big move to the top. As he saw Sid Butler coming, that top lane starting to get organized. Can they make any ground? And we run that shit. There you go. Oh! Wilder just takes out the field.
The yellow flag is out.
Yellow flag with 24 laps to go. Let's go take a look at what happened there. What happened there? Oh, it looks like it might have been some net code, maybe. Oh, no. Definitely not. Mayu got to run. Got in the back of Justin. Just an unfortunate situation. Not good for that 31 or the 56. As we are now working another yellow flag, 24 laps to go. Everybody should be good on gas from here on out. You know what? I just clicked leader and it went to Harbin for some reason. What's up, Freeling? What up, Andrew? What up, what up, what up? Sweet, sweet. Safety Bob up in the chat. Everybody's give me a hashtag Safety Bob in the chat. Let's say hello to Andrew Freeling the right way. Not a whole lot. Funny guy. So we're gonna have 23 laps to go. These guys are going. Out here is Harbin. Harbin stays out. Harbin's gonna inherit the lead in that number 32 machine. Guys, give me 1 minute and I will be right back. All right, we are about to go green flag racing. As they're coming down the back straightaway, pace lights are out in the pace car. Kyle Harbin. Go through. We got Kyle Harbin starting first. Ed starting second. He's got a little damage on the front. Nathan starting third. Dave Bush starting fourth. Mike Harper starting sixth. Kevin Gibney starting seventh. Or starting eighth. Sid Butler starting seventh. We got Jim Panko starting in that ninth position. George Jewell going to be starting 10th. George K starting in that 65 in the 11th position. And Dozer Dave, he's going to be starting in the 12th spot. Then we got Matthews starting in 13th. Golden starting 14th. Angel on the lead lap now, starting in that 15th position. It's Kyle Harbin with a little bit of damage. He's going to lead these guys to the green flag. Pace car's off. Harbin gets a draft off the pace car. And he's going to take off way early. Now, you got to be careful when you take off early like that because of where the line is. Somebody's going to get a black flag here. I guarantee a bunch of people got black flags right here. I bet you the chatter is crazy right now. Let's go ahead. I want to listen. I don't hear anything going on right now, so...
We're just too fast, man.
Alright, so they didn't get the black flags. Didn't hear anything about black flags. Oh, yep, they had black flags cleared. As Kyle Harbin went real early there. If you go too early at Dega, it definitely draws a situation with the black flags. Hold on, let me get rid of the UI. Sorry about that. Because we got 21 laps to go. 21 laps to go. Kyle Harbin in the lead. Yeah. Yep, they cleared them all. I get why they cleared that, but I also get why you say BS. We got Harbin on the point. Ed Boyle second. Nathan Eastup sitting third. Sid Butler in fifth. Mike Harper in sixth. Dave Bush in seventh. Panko in eighth. George K in ninth. George Jewell sitting in the 10th position. Gibbs in that 11th position. Don't get Gibb now. Better watch out. As Jonathan Golden in that 12th position. Matthew Francis in 13th. Dozer Dave in 14th. Angel way back here in that 15th position as he is pushing his teammate James Jones. Back up to the front of the pack. 19 laps to go. 19 laps to go. Everybody pretty much single file. As this is still anybody's race. Lots of time left. Lots of time to make mistakes. But Harbin is in the position you want to be in. But Harbin has nose damage. If two cars can get together, we are going to see them blow around those top two guys because both those guys have nose damage. Eastep is in the prime position right now. Right, Harbin? Oh! Single file through the pack still. Nobody daring to jump out. Here they go! A lot of cars just moved. That looked like it was planned. Oh, yellow flag. That's what happened. What happened? Why do we have a yellow? Looks like something happened further back. Oh, Gibney. No, that was a while ago. That's the one that happened earlier. Sorry, guys. All right, so the 78. Ooh, Harold. What happened to Harold? Is Matt net codes into the wall. That was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. All right, caution flag out once again as Harbin has the lead. That was a little odd. Not really sure what happened there. Ooh. Yeah, I'm not really sure what happened there. Yeah, that definitely looked a little suspicious. Let's go in the cockpit. Oh, that was so intentional. That was bad. Well, looks like Harbin goes down. He's probably going to take that fast repair. Let's go take a look at the nose of his car. He does not. Kyle Harbin does not take the fast repair yet, as it looks like he takes a little bit of gas. I think he is like a league owner, like Angel. I think he's a co-owner. Alright guys, sorry about that. I just went in to talk to someone and wanted to have a private conversation. As we are coming down to the nitty gritty here with 15 laps to go when they pass the start finish line. We got us a shootout. Ed Boyles is going to be starting up front. Nathan Estep second. Mike Harper in fourth. Dave Bush in fifth. George K sitting in that sixth position. Gibney sitting in seventh. Jonathan Golden in eighth. Matthew Francis in ninth. Yeah, I get it. I get it, Matt. I wouldn't be happy either. I definitely get it. That was definitely intentional. I'm wrecking himself. All right, we're going to get 14 laps to go when we get the green flag. I'm sure Angel will talk to you after this race. I jumped in and talked to him real quick. That's why I went silent for a second. Always. Always drama. But hey, drama makes a good broadcast, right? Hell yeah. Oh, Jeff, you ready for the Pro 2 lights? No. He definitely didn't intentionally take out Matt, but he for sure intentionally took out himself. 100% took out himself on purpose. Matt just ended up being collateral damage. We're going to go green flag with 14 laps to go, guys. This is going to be intense. Intense here tonight. Who's your pick now? As you can see these cars that are at the front of the pack, who you pick? Who do you think's got this one? 14 laps to go. Oh, you're not going to be able to run tonight? Yeah, that sucks. Matt, I know you can't see it, but Josh feels for you. Green flag is out as Ed gets a decent jump, but not too big of a jump. That's actually probably about what he needed. As E-Step stuck up on the high side. Where is E-Step going? He's got Harper behind him. Ah, that sucks. Well, you'll be there in spirit, right? As they are 3 wide back there. We got 14 laps to go. These guys know it's go time. They are getting dicey. Ed Boyles in first. Nathan E-Step in third. Kevin Gibney in fourth. Mike Harper and Jonathan Golden fighting it out for that 5th position. Well, it's looking like I might not have to do interviews at the end of this one. Because, you know, I'm not allowed to interview Pulse Graphix drivers. Ed Boyles on point. Nathan E-Step sitting in that 3rd position. Kevin Gibney in 4th. I got told not to. Ed Boyles at the point. Can he steal the victory away from these guys? As we got 12 laps to go. They are getting dicey at the back of the pack. As Angel is sitting at the back. Nowhere he can go right now. He is wanting to come to the front. 12 laps to go. Are we going to get another caution flag? Only time's going to tell. Go through the top 10. We got Ed Boyles in first. Nathan E-Step in third. Kevin Gibney in fourth. Jonathan Golden in fifth. Harper in sixth. Kyle Harbin in seventh. Sid Butler in eighth. Dozer Dave sitting in that 9th position. And Jim Panko in 10th. Back behind them, it is everybody for themselves. As they are single file from the 65 of George K on up. It is dicey in the back, guys. Go watch the back, it's more interesting. Side by side with Matthew and Scott for the 14th position. Where is Angel? Oh, there he is. So Scott is a lap down. Okay. So I guess that doesn't matter. Oh, contact! Scott makes a mistake. Slides up into the lead lap cars. Jones cannot be happy right now. That is definitely a bit of a fail right there by the... Let's take a look. Maybe I got it wrong. Let me not call him out. I could be wrong. That was pretty rough. Yeah. The 56 came up some as the 10 was coming down to side draft. Did not expect the 56. I guess that's kind of a racing deal. As back up to the front, we got Ed in first, Nathan in third, Kevin Gibney in fourth, and Mike Harper in fifth. These guys are trying to figure out somewhere they can go as this is getting down to the end. Who's going to win this one? Nine laps to go. These guys are trying to organize in the back, but they are losing ground on these leaders. We have a bit of a 4 to 5 car breakaway. These guys behind him have to get single file, get organized, and then make their move. So far, they have not been able to get straight enough to push on the outside. That is going to be key. If you can stay in line, get pushing on the outside if you want to make it from back there. Other than that, you're SOL. There's not a whole lot you can do at this point. As Harbin looks to the high side, can he get any help? No, they're going to leave him out to dry. They are leaving Kyle Harbin up to the top by himself out to dry. Here comes Panko, but Harbin dives back down in line. So hard to make the move. So hard to make the move. Need a teammate. You're going to have to ask for help. Let people know what you're doing. It's the only way it's going to work. You got to get organized. Harbin trying to find a way to get a run as he takes the run to the outside of Dave. He's going to have to work this side draft and have Sid follow him. That's what he needs to do. Really work the side draft. Work the car in front of the car in front of you. See, these guys are sticking out far enough that you can catch the draft off the car in front and potentially pull yourself around each layer. But it takes a lot of work to do it. And it's extremely difficult to do in these cars. Because we got 7 laps to go. 7 laps to go. Who's going to get it as they are trying to get organized? Dave Bush looking high. Hoping Harbin will follow him. They have to get the outside work, and Harbin going to pull up to the back bumper of the 53. He knows he's going to have to work with somebody, even if he doesn't want to work with that person in order to get to the front. You're not going to do it by yourself. Now, there is a little separation between some of these cars here. That is going to help these guys if they get organized on the high side. Sid Butler needs to get right behind Kyle Harbin. They can use at least one more car. Will Panko go to the top? Well, here comes Dozer Dave. Dave's going to move up. And then Panko looks like he's going to follow. Can these guys get the outside work? Dave Bush on the outside of George. Grabs that side draft. That's going to pull him away. That's going to help him get around the 65. Now he needs to get low enough to grab the draft off the 07 of George Jewell. He's doing it now. They are gaining ground on the pack. They got that top side rolling. You got to be so... Let's go in and I'll kind of show you what I'm talking about. Let's go inside of that number 53 machine. I'm going to jump in the cockpit. If you look as he's driving, you see these cars popping out. You need to work the side draft off the car you're on and catch the draft off the car that's popping out. That's how you work it to make the outside work. You're going to need to work every angle you can because it is so hard to pass in these cars. Dave Bush up to the 6th position. Harbin looking to take 8th. Can he take it? As we go back. Dave Bush not leaving Harbin out to dry. You got to appreciate that. They're going to try to work that outside. Oh, man, they are struggling on the outside. They need some E-step magic. They need the big push. Harbin, you're just going to have to get on their back bumper and push, buddy. Whoever it is that's up there. As here comes George. Harbin's going to get behind George. He's going to try and push him. Will he get right back on the bumper? Now, here's the hard part. You got to burst that bubble. The person in front of you almost has to drag the brakes slightly so that you can get right to their bumper. There is a bubble between these cars that make it so hard to push. 4 laps to go. 4 laps to go. Can we go green the rest of the way? As these guys are trying to figure out how to make this work. Harbin's going to stay on the inside. He's going to leave. He's going to leave the 65 out to hang. Kyle Harbin now is going to try and close in on the lead group. He's going to have a run. If he can get the 37 of Sid and these guys to follow him when they get the run, they might have an opportunity to get the top side to work. We're going to find out here as we have less than 3 laps to go. Harbin with the big run on this crew. It already looks like George Jewell is looking for a way to the top to kind of piggyback off their run to this group. Harbin goes straight to the top. Sid's going to follow. Dave's going to stay down low. That's going to kill their momentum. Harbin's going to go back down low. They are all over the place. 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go. What are these guys going to do? They are running out of time. They got to figure out how to work together. I don't know if they can. I don't know if they can make that outside work. Down the back straightaway through 3 and 4. They will take the white flag this time by. Everybody trying to find somewhere to go. I'll tell you what. Somebody might make a move that's going to wreck the field right now. You just don't know what's going to happen here. Being stuck behind might not be a bad thing right now, as it looks like Harbin is trying to sit back to the back and get a run. Here they come with the run. I think they're going to come up to the back of Panko. They're going to move up with Panko. Panko's going to move down. Harbin not able to do anything with the run as he tried to find something, as we are on the white flag. Down the back straightaway one last time as they are starting to look out. Mike Harper to the top. They're wrecking. They're wrecking. Mike Harper wrecks as we go back up here. Ed, we got a 3-car breakaway. These guys need to get in line and go. Get in line and go. You got a long straightaway. You still have an opportunity to come out of turn 4. Ed in the lead. Yeah, that's Greg in the 3-car. Down to the start-finish line. It's going to be first, and then second, Nathan Eastep. Third, Ed Boyles. Fourth, Jim Panko. Fifth, Kyle Harbin. Sid Butler. George Jewell. Kevin Gibney. Dave Bush. George K. Dozer Dave. Angel. George, and Matthew. Your top 14. 15th is going to be Mike Harper as he gets turned there. That kind of split up the field. That definitely split up the field. We are only going to get one interview here. Maybe, if he's even in here. He is. What, no pictures for Ed? Ed pulls down pit road. Our 3rd place driver. We're going to go ahead and pull in Ed Boyles. James and Booth, got a copy?
Yeah, it's
Man, what a run here. You had the lead for a good bit of the end there. Man, you were a sitting duck. You ended up taking 3rd place. Still a good win for you, or a good 3rd place for you. Man, that was awesome. Did you have a lot of fun out there tonight?
Yeah, it was a blast. First time running this league with these guys. They invited me over to come and do a little bit of racing, and that was a lot of fun. I ran pretty much with James the whole race up front. He just, I would assume those 2 guys are teammates because they knew right when to go together. I had no chance.
Yeah, you were sitting duck with the rest of the field wrecking in the back and beating them and banging. You were just a sitting duck as that 2-car tandem was able to get around you. Man, good 3rd place finish. Anybody you want to thank?
I just want to thank the guys here for letting me come in and do the race here tonight. And pretty much that's it for right now. First time, maybe I'll be back. We'll see you again.
We'll go ahead and enjoy that podium, and maybe we'll catch you at the next one.
All right, thank you.
No problem. All right, we got tonight's race results. Oh, we got first. Then we got second and Nathan Eastep. Third, Ed Boyles. 4th, Jim Panko. 5th, Kyle Harbin. 6th, Sid Butler. 7th, George Jewell. 8th, Kevin Gibney. 9th, Dave Bush. 10th, George. Okay. We got 11th, Dozer Dave. 12th, Angel. 13th, Jonathan Golden. 14th, Matthew Francis. 15th, Mike Harper. 16th, James Jones. Scott Mayhew Jr. finishes 17th. Matt Langley finishes 18th. Bud finishes 19th. And then I gotta go scroll through. Then we have Josh Anderson finishing 20th. Aaron Van Dam's going to finish in that 21st position. Todd in 22nd. Al 23rd. James Santos in that 24th position. Zachary Cleek going to round out the field. And guys, I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. As always,